A small Georgia town is having a meltdown after video goes viral of a dude drinking a margarita out of a girl's ass at a local Mexican restaurant. Wow. Well, it is hard for Mexican joints to separate themselves as far as margaritas go. At least this place has a gimmick. Maybe the dishwasher called out and they ran out of glassware to drink from. This place might be ahead of its time. Nobody else ever thought of combining margarita mixology with anatomy class. What the fuck is up, internet? Welcome to the channel, and welcome to this episode of Crazy Ass News. Crazy Ass News is a series where I scour the internet for crazy, recent, under-the-radar news stories that I don't know anything about. I pick articles based solely on their headlines, and then I read through them while talking shit the whole time. There are a couple of things that I love. The first is small-town Mexican restaurants. I agree. Small-town Mexican restaurants are kind of the jam. Like, if they're, like, legit. Like, if you're there late and all the workers get picked up by, like, a van, you're in the right place. Back in the small town where I'm from in West Virginia, I've been going to the same Mexican restaurant for as long as I can remember. When I was in college, they had $1.50 margaritas on Tuesday, and I spent more nights than I can remember getting absolutely obliterated for $12. Oh man, back in the day, Jesus. I live in a pretty big college town, and I remember being able to get fucking shitty on the cheap. I really think, I used to sell beer too, and I really think the biggest thing that changed the whole alcohol game was when Four Locos came out. Like, all of a sudden people started buying like a $3 fucking man can, actually a tall boy, 24 ouncer of 9+% alcohol. They would crush a couple of those and they won't have to worry about drinking at the bar. I don't know, but what a time to be alive when the Four Loko craze first popped off with the caffeine and shit in them, and people were just fucking dying. It's kind of fucked up to laugh about. And they would just find empty Four Loko cans scattered around bodies and shit. That shit was crazy. And another thing I love is small town Facebook drama. Oh shit, what do we got going on here? Something happens that sends shockwaves through the entire town, and then you have every Betty and Karen up in arms on the town's Facebook page, organizing boycotts and crying about how much worse things are now than they were back in their day. It's so much fun to watch. I don't really notice that. Well, I guess I'm not on Facebook that much anymore. I only post these videos on there. I got off of Facebook a long time ago because, dude, it's a minefield, man. Like, it's just a minefield. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. So when this story popped up combining two things I love, I was hooked, despite the fact that I never even heard of Waycross, Georgia. So this dude isn't even... He's paying attention to shit in Georgia? And he started scrolling down their Facebook page? What the fuck? This dude's a fucking legend. Well, it turns out the small city in southeast Georgia has a Mexican restaurant in town called Rodeo. Interesting name. Which, from what I can gather, is pretty popular. And judging from the video that's going around, it's not hard to see why some people like it. Oh shit. I wasn't really interested in seeing this video, but if it's got people like kind of going crazy, and it's got the Karens and Bettys all salty, maybe it's worth checking out. The first video, which appears to have originated on Snapchat, shows who I'm sure is a nice young lady bent over in a booth at Rodeo with her ass fully out as some dude sticks a funnel, well, you know where. Oh my god, what? I don't understand this butt chugging thing, man. Like, I understand hearing about it and making jokes about it, but like, doing it and doing it in public at a restaurant? Dude, you gotta be like twisted. And in the next video, it appears that he ditched the funnel and instead pours the pitcher of margaritas directly on her ass as he puts his mouth on there to catch it. they're just, dude, this is like, they're fucking at the restaurant. Like, kick these motherfuckers out of there. I mean, I'm with, like, hey, do some public shit where, like, you're trying to be sneaky, but, like, in front of people at a restaurant, there's probably kids around and shit. Well, maybe not. I don't know what kind of shit Rodeo's got going on to where this is something that would happen there. I wonder how many of those pictures they already drank before they decided this was a good idea. Probably a shit ton. I feel like you have to drink a lot before you say, you know what? Drink a margarita at my ass. What the fuck? Now, I'm just going based on the Facebook comments here, but it sounds like the video was actually recorded a while back and is just now making its rounds. But when I tell you that the city of Waycross is shook, let's see what they have to say over on Facebook. Jack believes the police should have been involved. Probably. Rodeo Mexican Restaurant, Waycross. You can try to limit comments about what happened at your restaurant. However, the truth is anyone that was on the clock should be fired. Your manager on duty cannot say they didn't know what was going on, and neither can the dining room staff. At minimum, one employee saw what was going on. Guaranteed they told the others, and others saw what was going on out of sight is the video. Rest assured, no one from my family will ever stop or visit your restaurant, said it is apparent this kind of conduct is allowed to happen. The police should have been called before these idiots left. Truly disgusting. Well, I mean, they lost you, bro, right? Jack, you're not gonna go there anyway. Right now, I mean, you're all up in your feelings about it, so now why should they change, right? When people post these kind of comments, they expect the restaurant to change for them even though they're never going to go there? I mean, they shouldn't be letting people chug margaritas in their ass in the dining room, but hey man, read the room is all I'm saying. Pam isn't a prude, but apparently drinking margaritas out of someone's ass in a restaurant is just a step too far. Pam says, Rodeo Mexican Restaurant, Waycross. I haven't enjoyed dining in your restaurant for many years, celebrated many birthdays there, enjoyed your margaritas. I am far from a prude, but I have never been more disgusted in my life by the video of those people acting like animals in your restaurant. Yes, I have seen the video and I know the name of the server in said video. I have also watched the quality of food and service decline over the years, with this incident being the final straw. I will be taking my business elsewhere. So, I mean, this just makes me more and more curious about the video, but I don't need to watch it. I feel like these people are painting a pretty clear picture of what the fuck is going on, and I don't need that in my life. I like margaritas. I don't want there to be I don't want the video to leave a sour taste in my mouth. Meanwhile, other people are cracking, no pun intended, jokes about the entire thing. Ass crack? Is that the pun? Must be. If you've been to Rodeo's Mexican restaurant in Waycross, Georgia, and you have had pink eye, maybe you'll enjoy the class action lawsuit. Well played, Padiki Davis. Well played. This guy, Iceberg Bank, said, finna head to Waycross and get some of that good old booty liquor. He's got a funnel. Oh, shit. And of course, there are some enterprising folks already making merch to capitalize on the viral video. I got my Margarita mudslide. Jesus Christ. That is fucked. I got my Margarita mudslide. Rodeo. Wow, that's crazy. Meanwhile, the restaurant has been forced to respond to the uproar. Dear valued customers, we recently became aware of an inappropriate incident that took place in our restaurant. We will make it clear that such behavior is completely unacceptable and does not reflect our values or mission to provide a family-friendly dining experience. My guess is that they just had some asshole guests, right? Some customers that got too fucked up. And shit just got out of hand, and who knows what the staff is. The lady said she knows who the server was. But it sounds to me like it probably was new people that didn't know how to handle the situation. And it could have been at a point at the night where there wasn't a manager around, and they kind of were just like, what the fuck? I mean, it's not every day that you're at work, and out of the corner of your eye, you catch a motherfucker, like, pouring a funnel's worth of margarita down some chick's ass. Oh my god. And nobody should have to see that at work, you know, unless you're paying good money. Shit. We are taking this matter very seriously and are conducting a thorough investigation in collaboration with the authorities. Any employees found to be involved will face appropriate action. We are committed to maintaining the highest standards and ensuring a safe and enjoyable environment for all of our guests. Thank you for your understanding and continued support. They've been forced to limit comments on their post, and it looks like they're deleting comments as well. But by this point, the video has gone viral enough that I fear they've cemented their reputation as the place to buck chug margs in Waycross, Georgia. Definitely not what you want to be known for. Not really. Not really. I mean, there's worse things to be known for. I mean, if the place is clean, I mean, then it's different. But, wow. I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, the customers should be the ones being held accountable, unless the video shows, like, servers, like, you know, and dining room staff, like, helping out. Like, if the dining room staff is holding the funnel, if, like, you know what I mean, the shift manager is holding the funnel, or, you know, holding her leg so she doesn't fall over, or anything like that, then, you know, that's pretty crazy. The Mexican restaurants I've been in, it's just not like, there's like nothing to get. So, like, I just can't imagine things getting so out of hand. Like, it's a restaurant. People are sitting down eating. I mean, there aren't margaritas, and sometimes the ones, they hook them up. That's for sure. They don't gyp you on the booze, but to the point where somebody is doing that, there must have been something else going on. Had to have been. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.